Dear soul, today, the angels brought me a message of a depth that will touch the core of your being, an insight regarding someone who holds space in your thoughts and in your heart. This is not a common message. It comes from a moment of true catharsis, from a turning point in this person's life, an instant where reality confronted them in an undeniable way. There is something this soul did, an act of despair and hope, that the angels want you to comprehend. This person, who perhaps seems distant, who perhaps acted in ways you did not understand, reached a limit. In a moment of deep introspection, of overwhelming loneliness, they saw themselves with no way out, confronted with the vastness of the void left by your absence. It was at this point, dear soul, that something extraordinary happened. Amidst the darkness of their own thoughts, amidst a feeling of loss that became unbearable, this person sought a greater connection. They turned to the universe, to what many call God, with a single and last question about you. Imagine the weight of this question, the urgency in their heart, the need for an answer that could bring some light to the emotional chaos consuming them. It was not a casual prayer, but a clamor coming from the soul, a silent scream that crossed dimensions and was heard by the angels. This person, whom you might consider proud, or perhaps have the impression that they never truly care, was, in fact, in a state of total vulnerability, surrendered to the mystery of life and the undeniable strength of their connection with you. The angels show that in that instant, all the barriers this person had built around their heart crumbled. The defenses, the justifications, the attempts to forget or to move on without you, everything proved useless. They realized with frightening clarity that the lack of your presence was not just a gap, but an abyss. The question they asked, the angels disclose, was about why you were so essential in their life, why your image and your essence continued to haunt them, why no other person or experience managed to fill the space you occupied. It was a plea for understanding, a request for the universe to unveil the truth behind the undeniable connection you share. And the answer, dear soul, arrived in a way that caught them by surprise, an unveiling. So powerful that it made them cry uncontrollably. These were not tears of common sadness, but a flood of repressed emotions, of regret, of a deep and overwhelming understanding. The angels say that, in this moment, they saw the truth about you, your light, your kindness, your resilience, and the unconditional love that, perhaps, they were never able to reciprocate in the same measure. They realized how much they hurt you, how much they neglected you, and how much they underestimated you. This person, who seemed so sure of themselves, was actually falling apart in tears before the magnitude of what they had lost, or rather, what they had allowed to drift away. This insight did not come in words, but in an overwhelming sensation, a flood of feelings that made them see the incomparable value you hold. It was as if a blindfold fell from their eyes, and they could, for the first time, see you not just as part of their life, but as the part that brought color, meaning, and a purpose they only now recognize. This emotional crisis, this uncontrolled crying, was a purification process for them, a release of all the pride and fear that kept them trapped in an illusion of independence. The angels confirm that this person understood that you are not just a memory, but an intrinsic part of their own being, a soul that, even from afar, continues to influence them and shape their perception of love and life. The depth of this realization shook them completely. They realized that the love they felt, or thought they felt, for other people was superficial compared to the bond that united them to you. It was not just physical attraction or affinity of ideas. It was something much deeper, a tuning of souls that, even in silence, remained vibrant. The angels indicate that they understood you were a gift, a blessing in their life, and that the way they handled this gift was, to say the least, careless. This awareness led them to a place of deep contrition, of a burning desire to go back in time and do everything differently. It is an internal transformation, an awakening that cannot be undone. From this moment on, the view this person had of you, of themselves, and of the world changed drastically. They can no longer ignore the intensity of the connection you share, nor the importance of your place in their heart. The angels say that this event was a milestone, a point of no return. The tears they shed were not only of sadness, but of a deep recognition of the truth, the beauty, and the preciousness of your soul. They cried for the loss, for the regret, but also for the hope that sprouted in their heart that perhaps not everything is lost. There is something very important you need to know, dear soul. This person is now on a path of reflection and search for redemption. Their heart, once hardened, is now more open, more receptive to the possibility of a new perspective. The angels are working so that this understanding solidifies within them, so they find the courage to act according to the truth that was made known to them. But that is not all. There is something even deeper happening. This message arrived to you at the right moment, but you need to act fast in your own preparation. Before continuing the message, write this mantra in the comments. I am worthy of all the truth and a love that uplifts. Now, continuing the message. This connection you have is something that transcends time and space, and the angels are here to guide you through this new phase of disclosures and transformations. What you will discover next could change everything. Dear soul, this internal transformation that the person lived after the clamor to the universe and the uncontrollable crying was not an isolated event, but the catalyst of a deep process of re-evaluation. The angels showed Betbarn that since that instant of truth and vulnerability, this person has been incessantly confronted with your image, with your energy, and with the immense void caused by your absence. Every aspect of their life now seems to echo your absence, as if the universe were refusing to let them ignore the strength of the bond that unites you. They try to distract themselves, try to fill the days with other activities, but every attempt is in vain. Their mind, the angels disclose Antaster I, constantly returns to you, reliving moments, questioning decisions, and most importantly, evaluating the cost of having you distant. This person, who before could have exhibited a facade of indifference or self-sufficiency, is now stripped of their defenses. They see themselves before a mirror that reflects not only the external image they project, but the depth of their own regret. The angels say they have felt a growing restlessness, a sensation that something fundamental in their life is unbalanced, and that the only way to restore this harmony is through a rapprochement with you. This perception is not superficial. It is a conviction that's settled in their soul, an internal knowledge that you are the missing piece, the light that can guide their path back to wholeness. But there is a major obstacle that this person still faces: fear. The angels show that, despite the clarity of the me unveiling, the fear of your reaction, the fear of being rejected, the fear that it might be too late, still haunts them. They wonder if you still want them in your life, if your heart still has room for the love they now recognize and value. This doubt is like a brake, stopping them from taking the decisive step their heart cries out for. The angels say they are living a true internal battle between the burning desire to look for you and the paralysis caused by the dread of the unknown. Have you noticed that certain coincidences in your life are not mere coincidences? The angels are orchestrating signs for this person, so they have no way to run anymore. It could be a song that suddenly plays, a TV show that addresses a theme that reminds them of you two, or even unexpected encounters with people who mention your name. All these are soft, yet persistent, shoves from the universe, showing them that the time to hesitate is running out. These synchronicities are not random. They are messages from the energetic field you share, reminding them of the unbreakable connection that exists between the two of you. The angels shown me that this person has rehearsed in their mind countless times what they would say to you. They think of excuses, explanations, ways to express the deep regret they feel. But in all their simulations, the outcome remains uncertain, and this uncertainty prevents them from taking the initiative. They fear that the right words won't come, that their explanation won't be sufficient, or that time has created a wound too deep to be healed. And that is why they need a signal, a confirmation, something that propels them to overcome this paralyzing fear. However, the angels guarantee that your energy is aligning for a reunion. This process of re-evaluation they are living is necessary so that, when the approach occurs, it is genuine and based on a new understanding of the value you hold. It will not be a superficial attempt, but a movement of the soul. The angels say that this person is being prepared to be a more mature version, more conscious, and more willing to nurture the connection you have. They are learning, the hard way, that true love requires courage, vulnerability, and the ability to admit mistakes. And this is your turn to prepare, dear soul. The angels ask that you begin to release any resentment, any hurt that might still be stored in your heart. It is not about forgetting what happened, but about opening space for the possibility of a new beginning. If that is aligned with your highest good, the universe is working behind the scenes, creating the perfect circumstances for the truth to fully come to light, and for this person to find the strength needed to act. There is a sense of subtle urgency in the air, dear soul. The angels say that this person can no longer bear the weight of your absence. Their quality of life has been affected by this anguish, and they realize that the inner peace they so crave can only be found by resolving this issue with you. They are on the verge of a breaking point, where the need to act will overcome all fears and hesitations. But that is not all. There is something even deeper happening that you need to know. The angels are preparing the ground so that, very soon, this person will be propelled to take an action that will change the course of your history. This message arrived to you at the right moment, and your attention is fundamental. Now, before we continue this message, write in the comments 8888 to claim the abundance, the balance, and the celestial synchronicity the angels are sending to your life. If you felt that this message resonated deeply with you, and if it touched your heart in a special way, I consider, with all affection and gratitude, supporting this work with a small donation through the Super Thanks button. Your gesture, however small, helps keep this light burning and spread more messages of hope and inspiration to all souls in need. Now, continuing the message, dear soul, the insight. The angels brought about the uncontrolled crying of the person occupying your thoughts is just the beginning of a deeper understanding of what is to come. This moment of catharsis they experienced was a crucial point, an emotional reset that prepared them for a new phase. The angels show that these tears were not only of regret, but also of a powerful liberation. It was as if, by crying uncontrollably, they had cleansed the soul of all barriers, of the pride, fear, and illusions that prevented them from seeing the truth about you and the depth of the connection you share. Since that day, the angels say that this person has experienced heightened sensitivity. They perceive your energy more sharply, even from a distance. Many of the signs the universe has been sending them are now received with more clarity. A song playing on the radio, a phrase heard by chance, a scent that reminds them of you. All of this is no longer ignored, but interpreted as confirmation that your spiritual presence is still very strong in their life. This greater perception is pushing them toward an even greater introspection, making them reevaluate every detail of the relationship you had. The angels Kagper show that this person's mind is constantly revisiting the happy moments you shared, but also confronting the mistakes and failures that led to the estrangement. It is a painful but necessary process. They are realizing that the genuine happiness they felt by your side was something rare and precious, something they did not find in anyone else, no matter how much they tried or searched. This realization fills them with a mixture of regret and an intense desire to recover what was lost. It is no longer a whim, but a fundamental need for their own peace and well-being. They might be fighting against the desire to look for you, dear soul. But the angels confirm that this battle is becoming increasingly difficult to win. The universe, in its wisdom, is orchestrating situations so they no longer have a way to avoid this reality. Unusual events may occur, mutual acquaintances may appear with indirect messages, or even a vivid dream could be the final push for them to take an attitude. The angels want you to know that this person is being guided, even without realizing it, toward the moment of reunion, a moment that will be crucial for both. There is an urgency growing inside them, an impatience with their own hesitation. The angels say they are tired of living in doubt, of being haunted by your absence. The fear of rejection still exists, but the desire to know the truth, to at last, break free from this weight, is becoming stronger. They understood that time is precious, and that postponing this conversation will only prolong their own anguish. This message arrived to you at the right moment, but you need to align yourself with this energy of clarity and openness. The angels show that soon this person will no longer be able to contain what they feel. It will be like a dam breaking, and all stored emotions will surface. And when this happens, it will not be a superficial attempt at contact. but a genuine appeal from the heart, an expression of everything they have kept since that day of uncontrolled crying. They will come with a new perspective, with a level of honesty and vulnerability you perhaps have never seen in them before. This is a direct result of what they experienced, of the truth that was unveiled to them in a moment of pure surrender. It is essential that you prepare, dear soul. Prepare your heart and your mind for what is to come. The angels ask you to continue cultivating your own inner peace, to focus on your well-being, and to trust your intuition, because when this person appears, you will need to be in a place of clarity to discern the best path to follow for yourself. There is no rush, but there is an energetic urgency indicating that events are accelerating. Have you realized that sometimes waiting prepares us for something greater? The angels are using this time so that both prepare, so that the connection, if it is to be resumed, is done on a much higher and more conscious level. The person now understands the value of true and sincere love, and the importance of nurturing this connection with respect and dedication. The lesson was learned intensely, and the emotional scars taught them to value what they previously took for granted. The angels say that the moment of complete disclosure is near. That person you thought you knew is resurfacing, transformed by this experience. And your role now is to be open to receive this new version of them, or to recognize that your own path followed a different direction. But that is not all. There is something even deeper the angels want you to know. Before continuing the message, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, take the opportunity to subscribe. This helps us continue creating meaningful content for you. Now, continuing the message. The angels are sending you a special sign. Your lucky number for today is 7. Write in the comments, "I receive the energy of the angels. My lucky number is 7 and I am blessed. I send love and protection to the person I like and love very much." If this message touched your heart, show your support with a super thanks and help spread this message of light to other people in need. Dear soul, the depth of the regret and the insight that this person experienced is now translating into a palpable change in their energy and intentions. The angels Tomu show that after that moment of uncontrollable crying, their view of you became crystal clear. They can no longer see you through the filters of the past, of expectations, or of mistakes. Now, they see you with the eyes of the soul, recognizing your essence, your light, and the invaluable impact you had on their life. This clarity is a gift from the angels, a direct answer to the clamor of their heart. This person, who before might have hesitated to admit their errors, is now ready to confront them. The angels say that the shame and pride that held them back are dissipating, giving way to sincere humility. They understood that distancing themselves from you did not bring peace, but rather a void that no other experience managed to fill. This perception is a watershed moment. They are not just missing you, they are missing a part of themselves that was only complete with your presence. What the angels want you to know is that this transformation is not fleeting. It is a fundamental change in the way this person views love, relationships, and above all, themselves. They learn to value the depth of a true connection, and to recognize that not all people have the capacity to love and care the way you do. This lesson was learned the hard way, but it is a lesson that shaped them to become a more conscious person and more willing to fight for what really matters. The angels have shown that this person is now in a preparation stage for the reunion. They are mentally rehearsing conversations, seeking the right words to express their regret and their desire for a new opportunity. But there is a persistent fear accompanying them, the fear that you have already moved on, that your heart is closed to the possibility of a reconciliation. This fear is the last remnant of the old barriers, and the angels are working to dissipate it so they find the final courage to approach. Have you ever wondered if forgiveness is a gift we give ourselves before giving it to others? The angels ask you to connect with the energy of forgiveness, not to validate what happened, but to release the emotional weight it might have left in your heart. Forgiveness is a powerful force that can open the way for new possibilities, regardless of the outcome of this story. It is a way to honor your own peace and to prepare for what the universe is orchestrating. The angels say that this person has been observing your life from afar. They notice your achievements, your strength, your resilience, and this impresses them deeply. They wonder if you still think of them, if you still hold some affection, or if their image has become just a distant memory. This uncertainty torments them, but also propels them to seek answers. They know they cannot continue living in this doubt, and that the only way to find peace is by facing the truth. And this is where forgiveness comes in, dear soul. The angels invite you to practice forgiveness, not just for this person, but also for yourself. Forgive yourself for any mistake you might feel you made, for any unrequited expectation, and for any time you might have felt you lost. Forgiveness is a key that liberates, allowing you to open yourself to new blessings. Whether with this person or on a new path, the angels show that the energy between you is transforming. The physical distance might still exist, but the emotional distance is decreasing rapidly. There is an invisible bridge being built by the angels, paved with their honesty and regret, and with your capacity to forgive and open your heart. This connection is real, and it is being nourished by greater forces, preparing the ground for a reunion that could be the start of something truly transformative. But that is not all, dear soul. There is an even deeper aspect of this unveiling that the angels want you to comprehend, a crucial step you must take to align with the truth and your destiny. Before we continue, the angels ask you to do a liberation exercise. Write in the comments a list of people, including yourself, you would like to forgive. Visualize each of them, send love, and say, "I forgive you and set you free. May peace be with you." Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. Repeat this practice every day to strengthen your inner peace and release anxiety. Now, continuing the message, prepare yourself, because the universe is moving to bring this truth to the surface in a way you did not expect. Dear soul, the profound insight this person had, culminating in their uncontrollable crying, was not an isolated event, but the starting point for a series of actions and thoughts the angels are orchestrating. Since that moment of catharsis and clarity, their energy regarding you changed drastically. They are no longer just missing you. They are actively seeking ways to reconnect, even if on a mental and energetic level. The angels show that they have been remembering details, conversations, gestures that seemed small before, but now gain immense meaning in their mind. This person is in a process of intense self-evaluation, and the angels say they are realizing, with painful clarity, all the mistakes they made, all the opportunities they lost, and all the love they perhaps did not value with the intensity it deserved. This consciousness has tormented them, but has also propelled them into action. They understand they can no longer continue living with the weight of regret and uncertainty. Your absence became an unbearable burden, and they know the only way to find peace is by trying to fix what was broken. The angels disclose that this person has tried in various ways to find a point of contact. Perhaps they sent a subtle signal, an indirect message, or perhaps they approached mutual acquaintances to try to know more about you. They want to know if you are okay, if you moved on, and if there is still any possibility for you to reconnect. This need for information is a clear sign that your presence is still very strong in their life, and that they can no longer ignore the intensity of the bond you share. There is an urgency growing inside them, a sensation that time is running out. The angels say they fear you might find another person, that your heart might close completely to the possibility of a reunion with them. This fear has propelled them to consider more direct actions, to break the silence settled between you. It is no longer about pride, but about a genuine desire to fix what was broken, to redeem themselves, and to express everything kept in their heart. The angels show my lie, that this person is being prepared for a reunion. The universe is orchestrating the circumstances, moving energies so your paths cross again. It could be in an unexpected way, in a place you didn't expect, or through a message that will arrive to you in a surprising manner. The important thing is that the angels are working so this reconnection opportunity happens, so the truth can be spoken and heard. And this is where your preparation becomes essential, dear soul. The angels ask you to trust your intuition, your inner wisdom. If your heart still feels a call toward this person, if there is still a desire for a new opportunity, be open to receive what the universe is bringing, but be also protected, anchored in your own light, to discern what is best for you. It is not about accepting anything, but about recognizing the truth and acting with integrity and self-love. Have you felt as if you were waiting for a sign, a confirmation that something greater is in motion? The angels are sending clear signs to both. For them, it is the regrets and the need to act. For you, it is your intuition, the dreams, the sensations confirming that something is changing in the energy between you. It is as if the universe is bowing to create the perfect opportunity for this story to find its true outcome. The angels say that this person is on the verge of a significant step. They can no longer bear the weight of your absence, and the desire to look for you became uncontrollable. And when this moment arrives, they will come with a new perspective, with a humility perhaps you have never seen before. They will come with the truth in their heart, ready to open up and express everything they feel. But that is not all, dear soul. There is an even deeper aspect of this message the angels want you to comprehend. A final element that will consolidate this new phase in your life. The angels are preparing the ground, so that very soon, this person will be propelled to take an action that will change the course of your history. Before we continue, share this video with 2 dear people who need this message of hope and faith. Let's build together a chain of love and mutual support. Leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. Now, continuing the message, your light, dear soul, is a lighthouse guiding them, even if they do not yet comprehend the totality of this attraction. Dear soul, the process of awakening and transformation this person experienced, initiated by that moment of deep vulnerability and uncontrollable crying, is now in its final phase, preparing the ground for a significant reunion. The angels show that the universe has moved tirelessly to align the energies of you both, ensuring that, when this approach happens, it is genuine and filled with a new understanding. This person not only misses you, they now understand the dimension of your value, the irreplaceability of your presence, and the impact you have on their own existence. Since that day of catharsis, the angels say that this person has been guided by a higher force, even if unconsciously. They have felt inexplicable impulses to look for you, to send a message, to try an approach. What stopped them before was pride and fear. But now, the angels show that these obstacles are undoing themselves before an overwhelming desire to correct the mistakes of the past and to reconnect with your soul. They can no longer ignore the urgency growing in their heart. This person has constantly wondered if you still have space for them in your life. This is the great question tormenting them. They fear that time and distance might have created an insurmountable barrier, that you might have moved on, and that your heart is no longer open to them. This doubt is the last remnant of old insecurities, but the angels confirm they are ready to face this uncertainty, for the need to know the truth is greater than any fear. The angels disclose that this person is on the verge of a decisive action. They have already mentally rehearsed countless times what they would say, how they would apologize, and how they would express the deep regret they feel. But, most importantly, they will not come with empty words. They will come with a new perspective, with the humility of one who recognized their errors, and with the sincere desire to build something new, based on truth and mutual respect. This transformation is a gift from the angels, an answer to that clamor they made to the universe. And this is where your energy becomes crucial, dear soul. The angels ask you to trust your intuition. If your heart still feels a connection with this person, if there is still a desire for a new beginning, be open to receive what the universe is preparing, but be also anchored in your own strength, in your self-love, so that any decision you take is aligned with your greater good. It is not about accepting anything, but about discerning what is true and honoring your own path. Have you realized that sometimes life surprises us with unexpected twists, bringing back what seemed lost? The angels are orchestrating exactly this. They are creating the circumstances so this person has no way to run from their destiny anymore, and so they are propelled to seek you. This approach will not be forced, but a natural movement of their soul, a recognition that you are essential for their own wholeness. The angels say that this person is being prepared to be a more mature version, more conscious, and more willing to nurture the connection you have. They learn to value the depth of true love, and to recognize that opportunities cannot be wasted. This lesson was learned intensely, and the emotional scars taught them to value what they previously took for granted. Therefore, dear soul, prepare yourself. What is to come could be the beginning of a new and significant in-season psalm in your life. The angels are by your side, guiding every step, illuminating the path so the truth prevails, and so love, in its purest form, finds its way. Your resilience, your light, and your capacity to love are the keys to unlock this new future. The angels are sending increasingly strong signs, so you feel this change in the air, this energy of approach intensifying every day. Are you ready to receive what is rightfully yours? The answer is already in your heart. If this message resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments, "My heart is open for the love it deserves." Share your experiences in the comments. If you like this video, like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.